Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Older Bro.
I'm the other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in this very long two-part finale, wherever the hell this is going, because we're actually recording this in a different part of the video, so I have no idea what the heck is right after this. So enjoy whatever the hell we're talking about.
Oh, I have to rotate it.
Yeah, so can you hit rotate?
It looks like an L on the first one.
Yep.
Okay.
But the problem is, how do we know which one we're rotating?
We don't. Yeah, see, it rotates. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you...
Okay, look out.
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to determine when it's right.
Yeah. Like, we obviously can see that, but...
If we have to do this by sight alone...
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Ah,
Now
thank God.
We just had to note that. Okay.
Love. Yep.
Oh.
This pattern makes a word.
Yep. Now look at the thing.
I wonder. Nothing. Oh well.
Maybe we have to do love up here.
No.
Although I don't know how you do that.
Oh.
Seriously?
I don't... That was a complete guess.
There's so many other L's in
I
those.
know.
Is it just the first
It
four?
opened.
Or as long as you just spell the word.
Yeah, like what?
Dad, check it out.
Liquid
There's a
memory?
picture inside.
No. Just a photo.
Look at his smile. He looks so happy.
I never would have guessed. Judd stole Sayoko's memories, and yet, what he cherished the most was the memory of his child.
Dad?
Hello, Ashley.
Ryan!
You still remember me?
Of course I do.
When you and I met in the Another room, I attempted to delete the memory data you have of me. But it seems I never gained full access to your hippocampus.
Nope.
What did you do to my dad?
I have suspended his consciousness. It is only temporary. He will not perish. He is not required for our current discourse.
I think I finally understand, Ryan. You used the Another through security cameras. It's how you made me see you.
That's correct. What you see right now is only in your mind. This image is temporarily ingrained in your memory. I am currently manipulating your perception.
You took advantage of Sophia in the same way. But I'm not like her. I won't let you do whatever you want.
Interesting. Sayoko said the same thing to Judd.
Your life's work is to complete the Another. I will not allow you to squander your brilliance. Especially for something as foolish as family. I forbid it!
Says
Get
the
back
family
to work
man.
This instant! That's an order!
The Another is more than your precious research. I will not allow myself to be used.
He's acting like her father.
Your
but
eyes
very
look so
clearly
much
isn't.
like Sayoko's did back then. Ashley, why are you here? I don't understand.
I thought coming here would help me figure everything out.
What do you mean by everything?
My mom came to this island 13 years ago. I thought if I could remember that moment, it would all fall into place. I would understand why she came to Lake Juliet. Why the memory of my mother knew about you. Why you appeared to me. And tried to revive her.
I see.
There's some lag.
I want to
Like,
know.
I'm seeing a lot of lag.
I want to know the truth about you.
A drive for knowledge. I have always felt that too. Why was I born? What is my purpose?
What are you talking about?
I've never encountered someone like you. Someone who wished to know me. I understand. I will tell you the truth. Here lies Ryan Fitzgerald. And because he existed, I now exist. Judd's son, the Another's first ever test subject. Ryan lost his mother at a young age. This left a deep wound on his heart. He closed himself off, no longer allowing himself to feel. Judd wanted to heal that wound, thereby restoring his son's emotions. He attempted to do this with the Another, which was still just a prototype at the time.
To be fair, he doesn't want to heal the wound. He wants to remove the wound.
Yeah.
However, the experiment failed. Ryan was left paralyzed and later died. Ryan's memories were extracted during that experiment. They were recorded to liquid memory and stored in a tank in JC Valley's basement storage. And that tank containing liquid memory is where I was born. The first human to notice was your mother.
There's no mistaking. The stored memory data is changing. The liquid memory is producing new episodic recollections on its own?
That would be called memories. You could have just also used the word
I don't know
memories
how
there.
it happened. Sayoko referred to me as a conscious life form, born from Ryan's memory data.
So artificial intelligence.
Well, again, it's not artificial. Here's the weird thing about it. Artificial intelligence is specifically referring to digital intelligence.
Yeah, this one...
Whereas this is, you literally extract the living memories of a human being, and then those memories continue to keep making memories as if they themselves were a living being. This is halfway between just creating life and AI.
The first thing I remember is the feeling of swimming through a sea of memories. The human memory is truly a fascinating thing. It starts with sense, and then there is information. And beyond that, knowledge.
Knowledge.
Each memory has a different emotion. Longing, loneliness, fear, regret, happiness. I am proof that Ryan was alive. I read his memory and I learned, and I slowly grew.
My mom never told Judd about you?
She reported her findings, but Judd quickly dismissed them. He said that self-propagation of memory data is impossible. He was exactly the person Ryan's memory made him out to be. A genius scientist willing to do anything to further his research. Even sacrifice his own family. Self-righteous, refusing to hear anyone else's opinion. Unlike Sayoko, he never tried to understand me. Once she left, Judd would glance at the tank every so often, and then one day, he started talking to it. He said,
"I'll find a way to revive you, Ryan."
He continued developing the Another alone. He also started a new experiment, an experiment to overwrite memories using the Another. Judd began writing Ryan's memory data onto other subjects. It was his attempt to revive his son. Carrying out these experiments required him to create many copies of Ryan's data. He extracted his test subjects' memories and accumulated them all into liquid memory.
Was his experiment successful?
It was not. It was impossible to complete the Another without Sayoko. The ability to overwrite memory never came to fruition. He abandoned its development and sealed
Yeah,
up
if
the
it
lab
succeeded,
housing the
you wouldn't
Another.
be talking to him right now.
Well, no, she probably would be talking to him
And
in a
then,
physical form.
6 years ago, a terrible storm tore through Lake Juliet. JC Valley lost power and the building was destroyed. The tanks storing liquid memory were damaged. They leaked into the lake. This was liquid memory that contained not only Ryan's memories, but many others. It became one with the water.
I thought Judd was just pouring
So
it
in a
in.
way,
No.
it felt like this lake had become my brain. Over time, I was able to access JC Valley's network. This, in turn, allowed me access to all sorts of information. That's when I learned of Sayoko's murder. I learned a lot from Judd's computer,
And I was not happy.
including that it was Bill who killed Sayoko, and that whoever he was working for was connected to Judd.
What?
How could you? Why did you murder Sayoko?
From the very start, the Another project was conducted in secret. Sayoko and I were handpicked by the lab's head to carry the project forward. You were just a researcher, a useful tool. We started making real progress. But then Sayoko betrayed us.
Hey, look, the thing that we
You
suspected,
two
more or less.
stole our research, hid it in your home. So I gave Sayoko one more chance that night. I told her to return the research and return to the fold.
I see. So if Mom knew all this, is that why she tried to protect the Another?
Ashley, it wasn't until I learned of Sayoko's death that I finally understood. The sorts of moments that can produce such strong emotions. I had never felt more. And yet, at that moment, all I felt was sadness.
Sorry, guys.
And all I wanted
Like,
was to ask
woo,
Judd,
there's a lot unpacking here.
There's a lot.
why did Sayoko have to die?
Did you ever meet Judd?
I did. He was in the process of developing the remote Another at the time. I infiltrated the system to gain access to him.
What are you?
Judd looked both surprised and confused when I appeared before him. He reached out to see if I was real, but he couldn't touch me. So he simply stared at me for a long while, and then I asked him, why did Sayoko have to die? He remained silent. He simply looked at me with an expression I couldn't interpret. So I asked him once more, why did Sayoko, the only person who knew me, have to die? He didn't answer my question. Instead, he muttered my name.
Ryan.
At last, he understood the nature of my existence. He looked at me with eyes that had grown old, and he trembled. What emotion do you suppose he was expressing?
Judd died, right? After learning about you?
Yes. Both Sayoko and Judd were gone, so no one else in the
Oh,
world
boy.
knew of my existence. And yet,
Gosh.
I continued to exist in this lake.
Yeah, Ryan basically
That
is the
sounds so
lake at
lonely.
this point.
All this time, my mind was occupied with a single thought. Why do I exist? But I couldn't find an answer. After a while, I grew interested in the Another left behind by Sayoko and Judd. I wanted to complete it. I was the one Bill sent the Another's source code to.
No way.
Using that data, I was able to complete the prototype Another.
But why?
It was simply a task to prove I exist. I didn't have a specific goal beyond that. Dr. Robbins came to JC Valley. He started investigating things no one had looked into before. Do you know why he came here? Did he tell you?
I didn't know at first. But I do now.
Why did Richard come to JC Valley? Investigate the pollution now. Fine, Michael. Complete the Another. Sayoko's truth. Without telling Dad, he came here to find out why and what.
Yeah.
I think it's this.
I need to find out why she was here. Because if I do, I think it will reveal the truth behind her death.
My
Yep.
dad wanted to know why my mom came here. Ryan, we had no idea. We didn't know her memory data was inside her pendant.
I see.
But how did you know? How did you know about the pendant?
I
Well,
was
she did it
monitoring
here.
Rex's computer. He kept a journal on it. He wrote about hiring your father. He wrote, "Should I tell Richard about Sayoko's pendant?" When Dr. Robbins came to JC Valley, he was still seeking the truth of what happened to Sayoko. He found the data that Bill had sent. That's when he started piecing together the secrets around the Another and the secret lab. He began looking into the lake pollution too. He was close to figuring out that the pollution was liquid memory. It was around then I started to feel cornered. After all, the substance polluting the lake is me. I don't have much time left. I've come to understand this. If the lake is purified, cleansing itself of the liquid memory, I will disappear. In other words, I will die.
Oh shit. Again.
Well,
Oh, no.
again, he doesn't consider himself Ryan.
That's when
Yeah,
Dr.
that's true.
Robbins invited
so,
you here.
no.
When you arrived at the campsite, you were wearing Sayoko's pendant. I wanted to see her, just one last time. That pendant contains memories of Sayoko, and I'm sure they
did.
remember me.
Contained.
That's why I tried to use the Another and you. Sayoko's daughter. I wanted to revive her. But the RAS was her way of preventing that. She showed me the error of my ways. Using the Another to prove my existence was wrong. I know that now. That's it. That's everything.
I've said my piece.
I wanted you to know. This is my truth.
Ryan? What's happening to you?
I'm getting rid of the liquid
Wait,
memory.
are you trying to erase my memories of you?
You will forget me.
I will not.
No, Ryan! That's... Ryan, look! Look at this!
I can save you on this. Remember you?
Remember you.
It's a message from my mom. When you tried to write my mom's memories onto me, she told me something. She said a person can live forever as long as someone remembers them.
Sayoko.
Thank you, Ryan. Because you remember her, my mom lives on. And thanks to that, I got to see her.
Ashley, will you remember me? Even if I disappear.
Yes. I won't forget the person Mom discovered. I'll remember you forever.
No.
Please. Show me the RAS again.
I stored my data onto the raft.
Thank you, Sayoko. I can finally be at peace.
Huh? What happened? I think I must have blacked out. I had too much coffee.
Ashley?
Dad, Ryan disappeared.
He's gone
He touched the RAS and now he's gone.
What?
now. Goodbye, Ryan. Goodbye, Judd.
He told me about
Goodbye,
Mom
Sayoko.
and why he appeared to me.
Is this where he proposed to Ashley's mom?
What did he say? Tell me everything.
After that, Dad and I took the boat back to JC Valley. He took me to his lab and
we'll probably split this into 2 episodes just because it's ludicrously long.
I took a nap on his cot. He and Rex had a long conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Dad was with me when I woke up. He told me it's time to go home. We didn't talk much on the walk back to the cottage. We didn't need to tell each other what we were thinking. We just knew.
So either JC Valley is
We were
going to
thinking
go,
about Mom.
is going to be disbanded, or they're going to completely get rid of all the other stuff and just work on security tech.
Yeah.
Honestly, you two. I had a funny feeling after our phone call yesterday. I got worried, so I came to make sure everything was all right. Only to find you two were out all night?
Well, it's just that, so much happened, and...
For real, Jessica. It was a lot.
Hey, the RAS came off.
Well,
Oh,
go
damn,
on.
Jessica looks a lot better.
It's all my fault. I got Ashley mixed up in a big mess.
Don't listen to him. It was my idea to go to that island. Dad kept me safe, Jessica.
And it's all thanks to Ashley that we learned about Sayoko.
At least you two are getting along.
Huh?
Aren't you glad you agreed to the trip?
No,
I
not
didn't
really.
say that.
Yeah. Actually, I have so much to tell you, Jessica.
I can't wait to hear it all.
Well, you're gonna have to sit down because it's a long story.
No,
When does
they
the
have
bus
a...
home arrive?
Yeah, they have the bus home.
We still have a little time. I'm gonna go say bye
Oh,
to
there we
everyone.
go.
Oh, one more thing. Can you return the keycard to the guest house? I've already checked us out.
Sure thing.
So, looks like you
It acknowledges
Yes!
Cheers, huh?
Yeah, they had some really cool stuff.
Actually, we
Well-
bought everything.
Yeah, I had to put a third mortgage on the house.
I really feel like I bonded with Lake Juliet, you know? Everything just felt so special to me.
Oh,
He's so
Good to
sad.
hear.
You want
Dad,
to share?
check this out.
That looks familiar.
Remember the keychain with the gate key to the Edward mansion?
That takes me back. This used to be the only kind of thing the guest house sold.
Of course it was.
Looks like they've expanded their options.
What do you think of the mascots?
I think they're pretty charming, actually.
Then you get one too. We can match.
What do you mean we can
Hey,
match?
boo-boo.
The other one was his.
That's a good idea. I'll pick one up.
I have to settle my debt to them now.
Yeah, so let's see here. We got some stuff to read, I'm guessing. Oh shit,
We got
do.
plenty of stuff to read.
Oh.
Oh, Lord. Hold on. Katie popped up. They replaced her. Like, down. Kate. They replaced. Like, okay. So, yeah. Sophia's there. Wait, hold on. Go back. Does it actually have... It doesn't have father for Judd and
Ryan,
which
yeah.
is surprising.
On Ryan's grave on the island in the lake, Judd had his most precious possession. It was a little locket with a picture of Ryan smiling inside. Aww. The thing Judd loved more than anything was his son. He loved Ryan with his whole heart and wanted to save him from the trauma he'd already lived through. That's why he was desperate enough to try using another before it was ready. He just wanted to bring Ryan back with the data from the liquid memory. Just like my dad, Judd was a kind of father who loved his family and would have done anything for them.
Okay. I
Even
feel like
doing
that's,
shady shit.
I feel like that's not quite. I wouldn't say that he loved his family and would have done anything for them, given Ryan's statements about him being like, no, he gave no shits and just and would use his family and his experiments just to further them further and gave no opinions about anyone else. I wouldn't.
We learned the truth about Ryan on the small island in the lake. The Ryan that appeared to me was a conscious life form born from the memory data left by Judd's son Ryan. He was controlling Bill and Sophia in order to complete the Another, but I still don't think I can forgive them for what they've done. And the reason he went through all of this was to see my mom. He just wanted to see the person who noticed his existence and the only one who remembered him. My mom wouldn't allow it. She left me the RAS, which has the ability to stop memories from being overwritten. She told me that what Ryan was doing was wrong. You don't have to do things like that, Ryan. Even if the lake cleansing itself causes your consciousness to disappear, Mom and I will both remember you. We'll remember that you existed, and from now on, you'll live inside my heart, alongside memories of my mom.
You'll be in my heart.
You'll be a part of my precious memories forever. Precious memories. A researcher at JC
I believe
Valley.
that's an ex-researcher.
She's one of Dad's co-workers and also an agent of an organization that sent Bill to steal the Another data.
Wait, I thought the organization was Ryan.
I don't know. Sophia was Ryan's accomplice, but their goals couldn't have been more different. The reason Sophia wanted the Another data was simple. She wanted to sell it for a buttload of cash. Harming so many people using my mom's research for selfish purposes, I can't forgive that. We all banded together and were able to capture Sophia. We can breathe a bit easier now, but we don't know when someone will come for the Another next.
Yeah.
Third game.
Yeah, there could be a third game of this.
I'll never let anyone use it for selfish reasons, not after Mom sacrificed her own memories to steal it away. I'll make sure her final wishes are respected. Just like Dad said, Bill and Ryan were working together. Ryan said they weren't really working together, but in the end, they stole Another development data from Dad, so the details kind of beside the point. This is the first time in 2 years that I have talked about Bill. The memory of him is pretty painful. We'll never know what was really going on with him, but I wonder if he had a reason for what he did. Greg Davis, the news reporter who'd been investigating the true cause of Lake Juliet pollution for the past 5 years. He was lurking around the campground in a black suit and sunglasses. I was really suspicious of him until we found out who he was. I bet Greg is about to publish a new article with the truth we learned about the lake pollution. And once that's out in the world, it will clear Matthew's dad's name. I look forward to reading it. I wonder how Matthew's doing now. I'm sure he and Michael are still catching up, but I should write him a letter when things get back to normal. If only I knew his address.
Yeah, if only I had any knowledge of how to do that. Then again, somehow Charlotte called her daughter, despite the fact that there's no possible way she could have had her phone number.
Yeah, it's true. What happened 5 years ago was heartbreaking, but I know Matthew will be fine. You're not alone, Matthew. I also had a D. Just like I have Dad and Jessica, you've got Michael and Greg, and also your D. Together you can deal with anything, plus you'll always have me rooting for you. The reason Mom visited the island 13 years ago was to return Ryan's kaleidoscope and say her final goodbye to him. Aww. She must have known then that her memories would be erased. That's why she took me all around the lake, soaking up the nostalgia. Mom saved me twice, once 13 years ago when she was killed, and once inside my own memories. I owe her my life a few times over. When our memories were all swirled together, we saw a bunch of her memories of me and Dad. She seemed happy to see them one last time. Her memories are gone now, but I've made new ones of her that aren't going anywhere. She'll be with me in my heart forever. Aww. Mom's pendant contained the memories Judd stole from her, which Rex secretly converted to liquid memory. I was sad to learn what happened to Mom at JC Valley all those years ago, but Dad was absolutely shocked by it. Maybe Mom kept it secret all this time to protect us. It's a relief that the Another data didn't end up with the bad guys and that Sophia has been caught. God, I feel like I'm in an anime. That is going to stay at the lab to help Rex, so I guess he won't be coming home anytime soon, but I've already proven to myself that I can be okay without Dad, and I can support him doing what he wants to do. I think it's what Mom would have wanted to. Besides, I can just come here and visit him when I want and get yummy salmon rice burger from Bob while I'm here.
Now I need to see if there's actually anyone who sells salmon rice burgers.
After I left the Another room, Rex told me Judd's secret and the truth about Mom, along with all the sad stuff that Ryan went through. The Ryan I met was just an illusion, but I talked to him like a real person. It's hard to believe. To help me remember what Mom said 13 years ago, I went with Dad to a little island on the lake where the real Ryan is buried. I met Ryan again there and found out the whole truth about him and why he wanted to bring Mom back. A storm 6 years ago damaged the lab and made a bunch of Ryan's liquid memory leak out, which polluted the lake and his consciousness, a kind of memory ghost. But the clean water coming out of the spring on the island is slowly clearing out the pollution, and Ryan is fading. He'll disappear completely pretty soon, but I'll never forget him. Mom found him, and I'll keep his memory alive. It's been an incredible and long day. I learned stuff I didn't know about my parents, met new friends, and made memories I'll treasure forever. Jessica thought I sounded different when she called yesterday and was worried enough about it to come out to the cottage and check on me. Which reminds me that I forgot to tell Dad she called. Oops.
I think you were a little bit distracted.
She seemed really happy to see me and Dad getting along so well. She's been worried about for a while, but the last 24 hours have helped me see Dad in a much better light. I see you in a different light, and I plan to be the daughter he deserves, so you can relax about us, Jessica.
I don't think you're the problem here, Ashley.
The director of JC Valley and Elizabeth's father. When everything was all over, Rex showed me and Dad a photo of Judd, the former director, and his son Ryan. Ryan lost his mother when he was just a boy. He completely withdrew, and his father made him the first test subject for the Another trials. Mom and Rex helped run them, but it was Judd who made them do it, and during those experiments, Ryan died. Judd wanted Mom to continue her research, but refused. He made her delete her own memories of Another, but along with those, she lost her memories of me too. Rex gave her a pendant with her liquid memories inside because he felt sorry for her. Rex learned about everything Judd had been up to only after he took over. The pollution in the lake is liquid memory, but Judd covered that up. He also used the Another technology to control the local residents remotely. Rex admitted that he continued to cover up what Judd did, but he knew one day that he would have to deal with the consequences. JC Valley has to change, and he understands that it's his job to do it. The biggest shock was learning that Ryan wasn't real. He was created by the remote Another system. Still, with the truth about everything coming out, I feel like there's more hope for the future.
So, but the remote Another system is the RAS. That's what it literally stands for.
I don't know. The keyboardist and vocalist for Tommy's band. She's also the daughter of Rex, the director of JC Valley. We've had quite a day, haven't we? When I first met Elizabeth, she came charging in with a bad attitude. Now that I know her whole story, which I still haven't learned yet, I get it. Who's this strange girl talking to the guy she likes? There's nothing between Tommy and me, of course, but she just saw red. It doesn't help that she's had to deal with her family, the band, but once we opened up to each other, I started to see why people like her so much. I think she figured out some things too, and it looks like the band might just make it if they are able to get to the big deal band contest, then I'll be able to see Elizabeth sing live. I still haven't had the chance, so I'm really looking forward to it. I need a rival musician to keep me sharp.
Yep.
Yeah, that seems right. The drummer in Tommy's band, she's really friendly, and her natural cheerfulness is great for bringing people together. I'm really impressed by how open-minded she is. That's actually the whole reason I was able to make peace with Elizabeth. Janet told me a lot about Elizabeth has been going through, which helped me realize that we have more than a few things in common. Without Janet, I never would have come around on Elizabeth, so I owe her a lot. I really respect her passion for music too. I totally get her love for the band and her desire to go pro. Janet has her hands full with band issues, but at least it seems Elizabeth's resolved her personal issues. At this rate, I'm sure the band will be back to full force in no time. Then they'll be able to play in the contest we've been working so hard for, which means I'll get to see them at the venue. I'm looking forward to talking more about music with them. I can't wait. A college student who works part-time in the guest house, Tommy is also in a band playing lead guitar and writing their songs. Looking back, I went through a lot with Tommy when I had my bag stolen and was feeling awful. He was just the slacker keeping me from getting checked in at the campsite. Then he accused me of stealing food from the storage room. I also got roped into his band's internal troubles, but you know what? It's all worth it. Tommy is an amazing guitar player and under all the slacking and cluelessness, a good person. I'm glad I came to Lake Juliet because I've met cool people like Tommy. I hope to see him and the others at the Big Deal Band Contest and maybe someday be a guitar player on his level. I feel like I'm always making extra work for Dan. Even though he helped me look for my stolen bag, I lied to him when we snuck into the boathouse. And even though he told me to tell him if I found Matthew, I kept it secret the whole time. Sorry, Dan, but he seems like the sort of cheerful guy that would just laugh and say, "Oh, well, that's end well." I hope.
All's well that ends well.
Dan, I'm sure being a forest ranger is hard work, and I hope you keep taking care of Lake Julia, even if some teenage girls accidentally make it harder for you.
Yeah.
The owner of the restaurant, Bob's Food Hut, the salmon rice burger that Bob made for me was so good. I had a great time with him hearing stories about Dad and how they spend their time. I'm also grateful that he still remembers Mom all these years later. Of course, for Bob, that was the faithful day that inspired his famous salmon rice burger. But even so, it's nice to have this little bit of her immortalized. Anytime I want a memory of Mom, I can come here and have a salmon rice burger for her. And I'll be back here to visit Dad lots, so I have lots of opportunities to put boogers on this tab. The old lady whose family...
No, you're not supposed to call her an old lady.
...has lived in Lake Juliet for generations. She knows a lot about the area. When I first met her, she got really mad at Matthew and me being in her yard. I thought she was scary, but then she gave us some amazing homemade tea and told us all sorts of stories. I really owe Charlotte a lot. Most importantly, Matthew got his memories back, thanks to her letting us into the clock tower. Thank you, Charlotte. That reminds me, while searching for the keys to the clock tower, we found a letter from her daughter Olivia. I couldn't interpret the look on Charlotte's face as I read it to her. They had a fight some time ago and hadn't spoken to each other since. But I guess Charlotte never stopped worrying about her daughter. The letter said Olivia was pregnant. I'm sure Charlotte wants to see her grandchild. I couldn't tell she was... I could tell she was at least happy when she learned the news. I hope she gets to see her grandchild, and I hope she gets a chance to talk to Olivia and repair their relationship. Oh my god, this is so much worse than the Codex. Like, fucking hell.
Okay, well.
Go on.
Go say goodbye to
talk to
everybody.
everyone.
I would if the game would let me move. Okay. Oh, shit.
Okay, well, we have one in... Oh, well.
Stay safe, Ashley.
Yeah, Phil, let me walk.
I'll be home on the weekends. I'll see you then.
You'll try to see me.
You'd better be.
Yeah. Do I get a chance to walk around?
Let's see.
If I don't, it's, I think it's, I don't want to say it's a missed opportunity. It's a failure on the game as far as, like, no, you should let us be able to go. Oh, yeah. I'm a bit early for the bus. It would be nice to see everyone one more time before I go.
Yeah, we will. We should not.
We are doing that
we'll do
right
least,
now.
We'll do at least one, but we should not do that.
Mom's empty pinned it. Okay. I can't even switch to JC Valley's map.
Nope.
You kidding me, game? Are you kidding me? Oh, you fuckers! You've gated us for getting the fucking crane.
You had one goddamn moment to get it. That's stupid.
I'm looking it up. I'm gonna read it to you guys. What number is it?
I think it's 4.
I'm pretty sure it's 4 too. Just
It's
imagine
3.
it's 3.
Many hours later.
There's nothing on the internet that tells us what number 3 is. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
God damn it. I'm pissed off. Like, they should have stole from Resident Evil, because Resident Evil, you can pretty, like, all the maps, before you even go to the end of the map. Actually, no. Even if you transition to another map, you can backtrack all the way to the start. Like, no, this is a failure on the game's part. You have fucked up. I think this is the one thing I don't like. Yeah, we have found one thing that pisses me off. Yeah, I would have to look up a walkthrough to see them. Alright, say goodbye to Bob.
Well, if it isn't Miss Ashley.
Hi, Bob. I'm on my way home.
Aw, what a shame. Safe travels. And don't be a stranger, you hear?
Oh, I'm definitely stopping by whenever I visit my dad.
Looking forward to it. Your friends will miss you, but the salmon rice burger will miss you even more.
I'll be dreaming of that burger.
And I'll make sure the tab goes to Doc
My
Robbins it
dad.
is.
Yes! Yes! He's like, ooh, I get to charge your dad. Count me in. But yeah, how are we supposed to say goodbye to Elizabeth if she's not in her home, like her own fucking
I'm
home?
about to catch my bus home.
I guess.
What? No way! I was looking forward to hanging out. I guess you'll just have to come back soon.
I definitely will.
Elizabeth said she's gonna come back to practice.
That's great.
I didn't think Tommy or I got through to her, but then, boom, mine changed. Don't suppose you had anything to do with that?
Maybe.
Not really. I just cleared the air a little. And I think we may be friends now?
Don't know.
Friends with Miss Moody? Impressive.
She's so
Which
good.
means I must be pretty impressive too, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
Okay. Let's go to Ryan's cottage. Let's see if we can say goodbye to Ryan.
There's no way he's gonna be here.
It was this green one, right?
Yep.
I knew it.
Was everything I saw in this cottage some sort of illusion? Never mind. Goodbye, Ryan. Can't go to JC Valor. I guess we can go talk to Charlotte. But yeah, this would have been the perfect opportunity to go say goodbye to Elizabeth in her house and get the fucking crane.
Yep.
And they didn't do that. Yeah, one goddamn opportunity to get a fucking crane. That's stupid. Like, Resident Evil does do that with small stuff like this. But like I said, you can... In most of the games, you can just backtrack and go get it. But in this case, no.
Last time I was here...
Hold it right there.
Charlotte!
There she is. Hey, we found the blue bird.
Yep.
Did you find Matthew?
Yeah. He remembered everything. He figured out where his dad is too, so he went to see him.
Is that so? I'm glad. It seems this meddlesome young lady was helpful after all.
Wow.
Oh, harsh. Here I thought you might be about to thank me.
That was my thank you.
You're sure in a good mood. Did something happen?
Huh? Oh, nothing major. I'm just going to have a visitor soon is all.
Oh, who's coming?
You? Just kidding.
No.
I called my daughter, and she started crying on the phone. Poor thing. She's visiting today. Honestly, shouldn't she have just told me before running off and eloping?
You know who you are.
Come on, Charlotte. Just be happy to see your daughter. You're about to meet your grandchild for the first time.
Did you say something, dear?
Oh, shit.
Nothing. I'm heading home after this.
Oh, I see. My garden will be thankful for the reduced foot traffic.
Damn.
Are you sure you aren't actually sad? Maybe even just a little?
Visit Lake Juliet again. Okay, Ashley?
I'll be back for sure, Charlotte.
I hear you crying in that voice of yours. Tell your clocks I said bye.
Tell the clocks you said bye. God, no. Please don't talk to those clocks.
And the bell tower.
Lightning struck that bell tower.
No, that was the research center we
That
established
is true.
this.
That is true. It was.
I was not expecting that either, by the way. Lightning struck the visitor center, which caused the lake pollution. I mean, yeah, it does kind of look like a big lightning rod, so makes sense. Oh, shit. But yeah, we had to go say goodbye to Princess, but I guess Princess isn't there.
At the moment.
Oh, there's Rex.
Hi, Ashley. Are you heading home?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for everything.
No, I should be thanking you.
I've got my work cut out for me. First, we need to seal up the files on the Another and clean the lake.
And of course, we'll compensate the community for the pollution. I imagine there's more paperwork than research on the horizon.
Sounds tough.
All in a day's work for a director. One more thing. I'm sorry to keep your father here. We'll need him to help rebuild JC Valley.
I get it. I'll cheer him on while he does what he does best. I'm sure that's what Mom would have wanted. Just take care of him, okay?
Thank you, Ashley. Oh, and I hear you and Elizabeth have started getting along.
Yeah,
Thanks
that's a
for that,
surprise
too.
to me, too.
Yeah, can I go unlock the gate to your house now?
It's too bad she isn't here to say goodbye. I wonder where she is. I think Janet's hanging out at Bob's place, but, well, at any rate, take care of yourself. Come and visit anytime.
I'll be
He
back.
gives us
for
the
sure.
key to the gate.
You're so desperate. I mean, you can go check, but...
Like, he handed her something. He clearly handed her something. Please.
I wonder where she is. Maybe in her fucking room. If only we could open the gate.
Please. God. You stupid game developers. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, have to do it in exact fucking order. We didn't do it at the mansion. Yeah, look, I think the first game was coded better than this one.
Yeah, a little bit, but
like,
it's still good.
The first game we had free roam of the map, and this game.
Hey there, Ashley.
Hi, Dan.
You've always got a cheerful greeting for me.
I'm just about to head home.
By the way, I've been lying to you this whole time. Please don't arrest me for espionage.
No.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry I couldn't track down your bag.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, I should have told you. I actually found it.
Did you know? Well, that's good news.
By the way, about that runaway?
You mean Matthew? Oh, that's all taken care of. His uncle got in touch with me. Sounds like Matthew made it to his dad safe and sound.
That's great news.
Your efforts really helped save him, Ashley. Thank you.
Oh, geez. I don't know.
Now, if I was a good police officer, I would arrest you for contempt, but...
You know, there's something I'd like you to consider. Have you ever thought about becoming a forest ranger?
No, I don't think I'm very good at that.
I'll give it some thought later, okay?
I'll be waiting to hear back.
I'd rather rock.
See you later.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, if we're protecting Dwayne The Rock Johnson and maybe Yellowstone, I'll consider it.
No. Okay, let's look around.
There's Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Oh, Ashley. I was out for my first stroll in a while, hoping I'd run into you before you headed home. The director told me about the remote Another.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
So much has happened. You must be exhausted.
I'm always exhausted.
Nah, I'm fine. But what about you? Are your injuries all right?
Oh, that was nothing major. I'm stronger than I look, you know?
I had a feeling. Thanks, Gina.
Yeah, she didn't nick any arteries.
I was able to hang on because you were there with me.
Come hang out again soon, okay?
I'd be fine if you dated my dad.
I'll be here enjoying the view.
Don't say
And
that.
working with the director and Dr. Robbins, of course. We're going to continue our research in ways that will really help people.
Take care of my dad for me.
Leave him to me.
I'll see you next time. Tell Ian I said
Please
bye, too.
don't say that. That's just,
You
that's
got
so
it.
creepy.
Take care, Ashley.
If I ever see Ian again. Because I think his investigations are done, but okay. Here we go, running. Running. So much runnage.
Well, there we go.
Why
Going
wasn't
somewhere,
this in
Ashley?
your house?
Yeah, the bus stop. I'm heading home.
Already? That's too bad. I heard things got crazy at JC Valley.
Yeah,
no
it was
idea.
insane.
My dad told me about it.
Yeah, things got a little crazy.
I heard about Sophia too.
And I'm happy.
Yeah, she's in jail.
It was hard for Dad to talk about, but he told me everything.
I'm glad you talked with him.
How are things with your dad?
Better. I mean, there's still a lot I don't get, but better.
Dad's right.
Absolutely.
One other thing. I'm sorry for being so rude to Matthew.
Oh, don't worry. You were
I
mind
didn't know
control.
the truth, and I said some pretty mean things.
If it's bothering you, why don't you send him a message?
You have his email, right? Do you know where he lives?
No,
I'm sure Dan has his contact info.
probably. That's probably true.
Oh, that's probably how Ashley's going to get in touch with him. Okay, so this is possible.
Yeah. Good idea. Honesty is the way to go, right?
Yeah. And text me while you're at it.
Oh, please. As if I'd ever do that.
Yeah,
What?
never.
I'll just have to see you at the band contest.
I guess you're right.
I have a song that only I can sing.
Yep.
You'll win.
Can't wait.
Then I'll see you there. Later.
You bet.
can't say goodbye to Princess.
Sweet. Goodbye, doggy.
Goodbye, Princess.
Wait, do we not go to the guest house?
You're going there. What are you talking about?
I thought I was just gonna skip to the bus stop immediately. Let me guess, he's slacking off. Maybe I can buy more souvenirs while I'm at it. There we go.
No slacking off today, right?
Hey now, no one works harder than me.
That's disagreeable.
That's your line, huh?
Your dad already checked out. Now I just need the keycard.
Here you go.
Oh, I never
Seems like
used
you
this
had a
thing.
pretty eventful vacation.
Not wrong. But I think it'll be a good memory.
Glad to hear it.
If you say so.
At the end of the day, I really like this place. I'm glad what went down didn't ruin it for you.
You're not so bad, Tommy.
Just figuring that out?
No.
Well, once you return the keycard, you won't be able to get back in.
That is
You said all your goodbyes?
probably not true.
Return the key card, I think so.
Yep. All done.
And there you are. Officially checked out.
Thanks for everything.
No worries.
Did you bankrupt your dad?
I could have bankrupted him more.
Ashley! Keep on rocking. I'll see you at the band contest.
See you there.
Also, go out with Elizabeth.
No, what?
What?
Hold on.
She actually ships him and Elizabeth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking as Tommy. It was like, oh, hold on a minute. Wait, time out. Time out. What?
No. I was talking as Ashley. To
No, I know what you were meaning, but I'm just like, hold on. Time out. Time out.
Jessica. Yeah, dang, she looks a lot better than she was in the first game.
Yeah, she's more relaxed.
Ashley,
And less like a businesswoman.
if I may.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Unfortunately, there's nobody else I can talk to.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get the last fucking crane. Like, they really seem like they want you to go back and check stuff, but...
Yeah, huh?
We couldn't go get the crane. Yeah, sorry, guys. The, number 3 is not anywhere online. I would have to look it up. I'd have to watch a playthrough.
And now we sit back through the cutscenes.
I can't wait to get back here. Yeah, if we get a third game, what do you think it would be about?
Don't know.
Would we be playing as Matthew?
No, doubtful.
Would we?
It'd probably still be about somebody stealing the Another.
Would it be about Ashley's son or daughter?
Don't know.
The day before my 14th birthday started off pretty bad. But on that day, I reunited with my dad, and the rest became a memory I'll never forget. 2 years passed. I turned 16. I went to see Dad, and the trip started off pretty bad. So much happened in just a single day. But it became another precious memory.
How they linger.
I finally understand who my mom really was. I'll keep those 2 days close to my heart. Behind the door to my memories. With Mom. Forever.
Forever and ever. Amen. Another code. For some reason, I thought that this was the one song, the piano song.
Yeah.
Ashley Mizuki Robbins.
Oh, I was thinking of a Hatsune Miku song.
Oh yeah,
I think
Matthew Crusoe.
It's called Piano something. Magical Piano
Elizabeth Alfred and Princess Alfred.
Okay, so thoughts on the game, the entirety of the game. The story is fucking out there. Like,
yeah, it's very. I think so. In terms of the two games together, I think both of them are really good games. I think you're right that the first game was a little bit better when it comes to the backtracking.
Yeah,
but
the only bad thing is the backtracking in the second game. That is it.
I can overlook that. They probably didn't think through that part. So that's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, so the only games I could compare this to is Resident Evil. And I gotta say, for someone who plays a good amount of Resident Evil and played this game, this is a really, really good game. Now, some of the puzzles are a bit difficult.
The puzzles go from childishly easy to brutally difficult.
Yeah, I don't know who's saying that they're too easy online, but that is false.
Well, hold on. We were right. It specifically said the name of the diner guy is Bob Fox, and the boat captain was boat captain in parentheses Cliff Fox.
Yes,
so that is his fucking
right.
brother.
We were right. Another thing we were right about. Besides projecting the pod of liquid memory.
I no fucking clue how they managed to that to be the plot. Shit.
So, yeah, overall, this is a really good story. If you like Resident Evil, you'll like this game. They had puzzles that were harder than Resident Evil puzzles. Like, I would be very happy
for a third one of these.
For a third game, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great photo.
Now, I do not know if Another Code Recollection, like, they made it because, like, they want to have a third game, or they just wanted to retell the story in a bigger way.
I think it's that. I think it's a lot of game devs are kind of. Oh, hey, look, we finally get to see. So happy. But yeah, I think part of it is just the fact that a lot of game devs have so cute have been realizing that the industry for a long time has basically said, oh, if you're not a big MMO or you're not a MOBA, you're not a microtransaction-filled huge game, you're not worth making. And I think a lot of game companies are realizing that those big franchises are starting to die because nobody wants to play them anymore. So they're turning back to a lot of their smaller franchises and saying, oh, hey, hold on, we can still make money off these. So I think that's what's happening here. This was a franchise that was decently popular in Japan. They just said, you know what? Let's make some money off this. Let's remaster it. Let's do a good job. Maybe we'll get more sequels out of it. And I hope they do. I think it's a franchise worth continuing.
Yeah, seriously. I would...
Like, hell, this animation looks really cool.
I think the only thing I might ask in the next game is, yeah, better backtracking and, honestly, maybe more puzzles. I feel like there was a lack of puzzles.
Yeah, I think they could... I feel like I'd agree that they could do, like, maybe double this amount of puzzles and still have some harder puzzles, but...
Like, have some easy ones, too.
Yeah, basically do based on the works of Another Code series development staff. Yep. So.
Alright, what happens if I skip all that? An outfit for Ashley has been unlocked. This outfit is only available in 2 memories.
Cool. Wait, hold on. What does continue do? That just brings these up? Okay. So I'm assuming from the beginning starts over, right?
Here's an autosave. Let's go to the autosave.
No, I was gonna say, that's literally just this autosave here. Like, the very end before the cutscene.
But yeah, I want to see this outfit. I'm guessing it's Another Code 1. wallet.
I don't even know how the hell you could possibly get that.
How do you access it? Do you have to replay through the entire game to get it?
I don't know. Leave this menu. It's not an item.
Options?
No, no, none of that. It's got to be. It's not in any of this menu. It's got to be somewhere next.
Yeah, I think. Hold on. Let me go back to the title screen. Vintage clothes. You can now change Ashley's outfit. Do you want to change it before starting the game?
Why the hell would you want to replay this entire game with vintage clothes? Which is just the clothes in the original game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you would get her original look in...
That is so not worth it.
In the second game. No. So, yeah, this was a really good game. I look forward to the future, if this game has a future, if we do get a third game out of this.
Really hope so.
So yeah, I am excited. Okay, we're going to be going back to the Valentine's Day series, but I'm more excited for the game after that.
Now, honestly, I cannot disagree further. Like, I'm fully excited about the next game.
Well, I am excited about AQUARIUM, but I'm more excited for the game after that.
Anyways, that's going to be it for this game. We'll come back next time with AQUARIUM.
Yep.
Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then.
Goodbye.